right, good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host.
Still.
You know, I tell you, I'm watching him and he goes, 3, 2. I'm going, what happened to one?
Hey, that works for in the studio, but they don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, in this, they give me the 3, 2, 1 countdown, and it was just like he stopped in mid one.
Well, it's a long one.
Yes, it's a long one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long one, too.
Yes.
I think tonight. Mr. Petty and Mr.
Good evening
Mergens.
and welcome to Collector Cars.
Yes. Yes, you've been on vacation for a week now. I got a lot of catching up to do with you. So much has happened since you left.
Yeah.
I've actually been in that office, and I mean banging on that computer, just trying to get the stuff out, trying to get the email. I sent out the email last week, which had the hot summer nights with the flaming.
Yeah, what did people think of
Rolls-Royce.
that?
You know, nobody said a word.
I did.
You did, but you're the only one. So this week I sent them a guy snow skiing and said, hey, how about the alternative?
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, but you know, I didn't realize when I got that toilet car, first of all, I can't even imagine. There have got to be people, all these visitors that come down, people vacationing, every one of them are taking a picture of the car, the toilet car. They want a picture of their kids on it. Can you imagine the conversations going on all over the country going, you should have seen this nut down there with this toilet thing, or watch, I got a picture of it here somewhere, you know, and they're talking about it. But I had a breakdown.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
I did. I had a breakdown.
On it?
Well, no. Thank goodness I wasn't driving it when it happened. I might have been killed.
Yeah.
But it was the steering went.
Yeah.
See, so I called S&S
Yeah.
Toilet Repair,
Yeah.
which is
Steve and who?
no, it's actually Seropian and Schweitzer.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
See, that's what I said. I said, the wife came over and said, what's everybody doing? I told them, my toilet car was broken. She said, oh, you mean they have an opportunity to use tools. So they're digging through their trunks, they're trying to come up with something. And then I get this. They go in to eat, they put a bolt in. They put the two things together, they put a bolt in, and they tightened it down.
Right.
Okay? Typical, to show you what plumbing costs today. All right. House call.
Nice invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah. House call and road service. 1, evaluation, $90. 2, reevaluation, $110. That's because they couldn't agree.
Yeah. There was more
So they
than
had to
one
do a
guy.
reevaluation.
Yeah,
I get
more
a
than
second
one guy.
opinion. Okay. Tighten one nut, $10. Tighten second nut, and not the driver, $11. Remove nut and examine, $18. Okay. $255.50. Addendum. Non-contractual work. State and government related taxes. Electrical consult, $99. Vent hazardous area, $54.97. Rental of biohazard equipment, $473.11. EPA permit, $351. Reattach faulty wire, 49 cents. Replace lid and remove noxious fumes, $281. Subtotal, $1,260 plus the original $255. State, federal, GPA tax, all these taxes. Grand total, $2,195.32. Credit cards not accepted, cash only. And it is my toilet paper receipt.
All right.
Do they know you pushed this in and out of your trailer?
No.
All right, you're going to have a hazmat come in and check
Hazmat come in.
check the trailer.
So I'm going to save that,
You better.
and just in case
Because if
anybody...
they show up in suits, you can show them the
I
receipt
wonder
that
if
the
I could
hazmat's already been taken
take
care
that
of.
off my taxes.
I'll bet you could.
I bet
With
I
the right
could.
tax guy.
With the right...
And the tax attorney, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
No.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Where do you get his
Okay.
bill?
Really?
Listen, we had a good weekend. We
Yeah.
really did. Going up to Quaker Steak and Lube. Naturally, I'm nervous. It's summertime. It was hot, beastly hot. I had totally forgotten to advertise that Billy Elvis Lindsay was going to be there in one of my
It was on the email.
moments. Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was like a
like
last
2 days
minute.
before.
okay.
Oh, by the way, surprise.
Yeah.
He's going to be there tomorrow. You know, it was like people didn't have a chance to plan or, you know, get
Yeah.
together. But we had an excellent crowd. Place was packed. And Billy Elvis Lindsay came out, did a great performance.
He always does.
Yeah, they love it.
He does.
I had so many people say to me, "Look, he's about the best we've
Yep.
seen," and really did a great job for us. We had quite a few cars, had filled that side lot, the front lot. They were going around the back a little bit, so that was very good. Then we came down to Buffalo Wings and Rings, had a good crowd down there. We didn't have the threat of rain, which goes to show on that email. The guys will come out when it's hot. They figure they can get in the shade, get in the breeze, go inside for a few minutes or whatever. But when it's cold, there's no escaping it.
Yeah.
You know, the 4 months of freezing cold weather pretty much destroyed most of those shows. But in the heat, they figure, well, we're still okay.
And plus the good food helps.
Yes, it's good food. And the place.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. David Hackney came up. Now, he's got a long haul from Cape Coral to do that one. I said, David, trust me, you're going to love it. He came up, he had a ball. He took 461 photos.
Good.
So, folks, if you missed the show, you can catch it on Cruising Slideshows.
Right.
So anyway, it was good stuff. It was an excellent show. And, you know, I was real pleased that we got that one in, because I only go up there once every 3 months. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in October, because we have Pumpkin Run that 5th weekend. So I'm going to try to get something in up there at Quaker Steak, but I just don't know if it's
Yeah.
going to be possible. You know how my schedule
Yep.
gets that time of year, and Bill too.
Especially
Gets
with
to the point
Pumpkin
where I'm
Run.
doing 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 2 more on Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, by Monday, I'm laying in the chair like I'm, you know, like a lump of tapioca pudding. You know what I mean? It's like,
And Pumpkin runs a lot.
Pumpkin
That's a big
Run's
deal.
A tough
That's
show to
a
do.
lot of
It's
work.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
All the big shows we are scheduling. We just scheduled Hunsaders, and we're going to do it in between. Remember, it was always the Sunday after I did Bayfest?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be the following Sunday, because they're doing 3 weeks of Hunsaders now. He said, Lance, the crowds are just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, the people love it. They do a lot of stuff. So I'm going to have him on, and his wife and his kids, and talk about the new stuff they got. And we'll have the entire field. We won't have the bike guys, which was a very good show, but it really kind of interfered
Yeah.
with the cars. So anyway, I'm looking out for you, and we'll get things good. All right, we've got, and if you want to grab your notes, my notes that are now in your hands. Yeah, oh, look at this. Look at this. See, now you're not going to be able to read them.
Oh, sure.
We have, from Mr. Terry Lewis,
The Thin Air Nationals.
yes.
Actually, they call them the Thin Air Nats. 7,800 feet above sea level. So you can kind of get a feel for what this is like. It kind of sits in a valley. Green Mountain Falls is the town, Colorado.
Now, what is the lake?
It's just a lake
water.
that's...
Boy, here we go.
Eee.
Here we go.
There's a little gazebo out there. Absolutely gorgeous setting.
Oh,
Up in the mountains out of Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is about 6,000 feet, and Green Mountain Falls, of course, a couple thousand feet higher than that. So, you know, looks like it was a gorgeous day as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're packing them in there.
And they get cars from all over the place.
and they go all around
So they go
almost
all
the
the
entire
way.
lake.
Oh, absolutely all the way around the lake, and they pack them 2 and 3 deep in some places.
No kidding.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a very
That's a
nice
great
setting.
place.
That's great.
And look at this.
yeah, very nice trophies. Look at that, huh?
Oh, like the homemade design type stuff.
And I don't think they give out a whole lot of trophies, but those certainly are really very nice ones. Oh, we
Ooh.
started off with a '57 Pontiac.
You don't see a Pontiac. Very rare.
Yeah, you know, I
You'll
mean,
see 50 Chevys before you see the Pontiac.
yep,
But look at the styling.
nicely
How many
done.
people would say, "Oh, that's a '57 Chevy"?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
styling that year was consistent through.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly the roof area was, but then as you go to that tail fin, it certainly is different the way they laid it out.
Yeah, and the chrome.
And Terry, of course,